All right, we are into our hotel room. We finally got everything unpacked. We got everything ready to go, especially dealing with a 7-month-old. It takes a little bit of extra work. However, the service here is absolutely amazing, and we're going to touch on that in a bit. We're going to do a little bit of a video here explaining about what Tontani is. And everybody that comes to Serbia typically hears about the health and wellness spas, and Tontani is one of the facilities here in Vrnjačka Banja that has an amazing health and wellness spa. I believe it's actually rated 4.9 out of 5 on Travel Advisor, if I'm not mistaken. And we're going to talk about where Vrnjačka Banja is first. So Vrnjačka Banja is located 2.5 hours south of Belgrade. So it's not actually really close to Belgrade. If you're looking for some sort of facilities that are like this, health and wellness geared, you're going to be looking to go to Fruška Gora. There is one called Fruški Termin, which is going to be very similar to what this resort has to offer. However, being that Fruški Termin is actually, in the heart of where all the tourist areas are, it's going to have a lot more tourists around there, and the price point is going to be a little bit higher. And we were offered a great deal to come down to here. We've never been to Vrnjačka Banja, and so we said, hey, why not? Now, the price that we got to come into this hotel between December 25th and January 1st was 110 euros per night. And I'm going to talk to you quickly about what this place has to offer, what's included in that price, what is additional, and so that if you decide to come to Vrnjačka Banja and check it out, you know what to expect, especially at the Tontani resort here. And so what I want to talk to you about is that Vrnjačka Banja is actually known for the spas and wellness centers here. Tontani itself has 146 luxurious accommodation units in here, everything from a single bedroom to 2 bedrooms to ones with kitchens in it, whatever it might be. And it is actually, like I mentioned, one of the most luxurious hotels in the region of Vrnjačka Banja. It has comfort galore. It is actually one of what I've experienced is one of the best services that I've ever seen here in Serbia. And you know how I talk about service here in Serbia and how that can improve. I think these guys have the benchmark when it comes to services here. The hotel features a spa wellness center, including an indoor-outdoor pool. It has various saunas, a salt room, and relaxation areas. And it has been in operation since 2019. And so it's fairly new and has some of the best amenities around. It's renowned for its therapeutic mineral springs. Vrnjačka Banja altogether has 12 wellness and spa centers similar to this with their therapeutic mineral springs, which is outside. Now, I gotta tell you, when I first pulled up to the hotel, I pulled up right to the front, and I didn't even have to check in. The service was right there for you. They have greeters that come down to your car. Hey, listen, let me grab your luggage. Don't carry anything. I'll help you unpack it. And so I really gave the guy only one suitcase to take. He told me where the parking was. And then he said, let me just get your last name. I'll let the front desk know that you're here. Go park. They have designated parking here for all the guests here. And if they don't actually have real parking, they'll let you park on the sidewalk, because I was told that they actually own the sidewalk at the resort as well. So you can do that as well. And so once we parked the car, brought everything inside, the check-in was absolutely phenomenal. They explained everything great. They gave you your room keys. They told you where everything was. The bellboy even was able to bring up your stuff for you, even though I'm quite competent. They insisted that they do that, and which is something that you don't really see. Like a lot of people and businesses in Serbia, they're like, oh, okay, if you want to do it yourself, no problem, I just won't be bothered. But here they insisted, which is really nice. And after we kind of got everything unloaded, we forgot a couple things that we needed for our son, and so I asked the same bell guy at the front door, "Hey, do you have some sort of cart that I can take so I can go load up the last little bit of things that we needed?" He says, "No, no, don't worry, I'll go walk with you." And so he walked down around the corner with me, came to my car, helped get whatever I needed, and brought it right up to the door. It's absolutely fantastic, and they don't have only one guy doing this. They have multiple guys doing this, and the services are just fantastic. So that's your first experience coming, or our first experience coming to Tonanti, and we are just absolutely amazed by it. So like I mentioned, it has 146 rooms. Parking again is on site, but that's one thing that is an additional cost to your nightly stay, and it's not that expensive. It's 800 dinars per night, which is honestly under $10 if you're coming from America, which again is quite affordable. And being that in Serbia parking is something that people fight for all the time, it's actually nice that they do provide that. So some of the things that are an addition to the nightly fee, and I'm going to get into what's included after this, is that you also have an a la carte restaurant here where they can basically make anything that you want. They have a great menu that is both in English and in Serbian Latin, and so that you can actually read it if you're coming here from outside of the country and don't speak the Serbian language. One thing I gotta tell you, I tried the Karađorđeva here, and I tried the stuffed chicken, or punjenje pileći filet. Those right there are hands down some of the best that I've tried in Serbia, and those are my top two dishes that I love to eat in Serbia, and I can't say that I've tried anywhere better. So if you're coming here, they are probably the most expensive on the menu, but hands down, they are some of the best. They have a great dessert menu, but me as a Serb, I love my palatchinke with Euro cream and some plasma on it. And so I asked the waiter, "Hey, listen, do you have any palatchinke perhaps?" He's like, "Yeah, we have it. We don't have it listed on the menu, but we have all the standard palatchinke if you're looking to get that." And of course, I had to do that. And so if you want palatchinke here, or what they call in English crepes, that are typically filled with either Nutella, Euro cream, whatever it is, you can get that here. They also have a bar as well outside of the restaurant, so you can go and have some drinks. I would also say that the drinks at the hotel are quite costly, so if you're looking for a Zajačasko pivo, the small bottle, you're going to be looking at about 270 dinars for the smaller bottle, which I believe is half a liter if I'm not mistaken. They also have room service here that comes at an additional fee, and also massage services. And now you might be saying, "Hey, Andre, I thought you said that this is a wellness and health spa." It is, and I'll just get into the free things next here, but the massages are the only thing outside of the rest of the amenities that they provide here. Now, what are some of the free things that you get when you pay for your nightly stay here? Well, you get towel service, so you'll get 3 cards, or as many as people coming into your unit. You get your cards in your room key as well. You get 3 white cards. Those are for your towel service when you go down to the spa area. You hand in those cards, they give you your towels, and then when you put your towels away in the basket on your way out, they hand you your cards. It's just a way of preventing theft. They do have lockers available also that come on a little wristband, which is fantastic. Mineral pool is an outdoor pool, and so if you're coming here in the winter, I actually enjoy it because you can go outside when it's 0 degrees, and the the mineral spring water is at 30 degrees. So it's actually really, really revitalizing. There's a lot of health benefits to mineral spring water. There's an indoor-outdoor chlorinated pool. At this time of the year, the outdoor portion is closed, so it's only indoor. But again, it's quite vast and a lot of kids, so it is kids friendly. So here, and so if you have a problem with kids, you're going to have to get used to it. They have jacuzzis, also part of the pool system. They have a number of saunas, like I mentioned at the beginning of this video. They have an infrared sauna that stimulates the sun. It has a steam room. It has a dry room. It has a humid room. It also has hyperbaric chambers here, which you have to schedule an appointment for. Unfortunately, they don't have those available right now. The hyperbaric chambers are not functioning during our stay, and so we're not able to use it. But it doesn't make it any worth less value for what we got here. The one of the beautiful things is that I love either a cold plunge or a cold shower, like ice cold. I mentioned in some of my other social media platforms that I absolutely love that first thing in the morning. And so what I like doing, and they have something here, is they have a shower system with a bucket up top, and that bucket is filled with water that's just above freezing. And so when you come out of any sauna, you can go in there, pull the chain, and it dumps a bunch of cold water on you and cools you right off. I do that a couple times, go back in the sauna, and you feel like $1,000,000. That's all included. They also have a salt room here as well. And all these are included with your nightly stays. They do provide breakfast and dinner, which breakfast starts at 7:30 in the morning, and then dinner all starts at, I believe, 6:30 at night. It's all buffet. It's all really, really good food, cooked food, not just that prepackaged stuff. The breakfast does have cereals, which I was kind of, shocked to see, because you typically don't see cereal in Serbia. But I guess if you're trying to target a vast majority of people, you're going to have that regardless. You're also going to have kids babysitting. So on the main floor, you'll see elevators. You go down to -1, which is the babysitting area. And so they have 2 rooms there. One is for kids from about 0 to 6 years old. And then they have another one that has a full out slides, ball pen, all these other toys for kids anything older than that. And I believe that's good for up to 12 years old, if I'm not mistaken. And they have a gym facility as well. It has everything that you need. The food here is fantastic. The service is fantastic. Now, some of the recommendations that I will have for you if you're looking to come to Tonanti is that you book your massages before you even get here. We showed up, and I went right down to the massage area or the spa area and tried to book in a massage. They were booked for 2 or 3 days after we showed up. And so a quick point is to book while you're booking your room if possible. Pay if you need it, because they do get booked up here quite quickly from what I've experienced in my own time here. Bring your own flip-flops. They do require you to bring flip-flops or have flip-flops in the pool area. They do provide flip-flops here, but they're not the greatest. So if you can bring your own flip-flops, that's great. One of the other things is that I would recommend you bring your own power bank. One of the things I learned the hard way is like, well, I'm just going to plug in my phone into the outlet here and leave the room, and my phone will be charged by the time I come out. Not realizing that your card key or your room key, you have to slide in at the front door, and that is what keeps power into your unit. And so when you leave your unit and go to have dinner or whatever, all the power in the unit shuts off. And so that means your phone's not charging, your computer's not charging, which is a little bit of a pain in the ass, but I understand why they would have done that from the hotel's perspective. Is just something so they don't have to waste power for. And I did look around for a bunch of outlets that I could use while I'm sitting down either at the bar, at the restaurant. I didn't come up to or have any luck with that. They do have, random ones out in the hallways, but I'm just going to leave my phone out there in charge just for the sake of that. So bring a power bank if you can. And like I mentioned at the beginning or in the middle of this video, this is not a adults only facility. You do have children here. It's very, very child friendly. You're going to have toddlers in the pools. You're going to have kids splashing and jumping in there. You're going to have them in the saunas. You're going to have them in the jacuzzis. They're going to have their toys, and you have to deal with it. Serbia is very, child friendly as a country altogether, and so it's only, normal to see children in the hotel. So I know a lot of people are going to be looking for adults only hotels. Well, you're going to have to look for those because I still have not found those in Serbia. So that's my wrap up, my review of Tonanti, my experience here, what you can look forward to. If you have any other questions, comments, or concerns, please leave a comment in the comment section of this video. Hit the like button on this video. Subscribe to this channel if you have not. Hit that bell notification so you can get notified for more videos when they come out, and I'll see you on the next one.